Hi everybody, coming at you from All Things Automotive in McConnellsburg. I'm going to take you over this 2017 BMW X3 28i. Right off the bat, you'll see pretty classic BMW styling here in the front, inlaid fog lights in the lower bumper. Right off the bat here, I want to show you something pretty important. This vehicle has the driver assist package. You can see that by seeing these sensors up here in the front, and I'll show you a little bit more about that when we get inside. But it is important because a lot of X3s that are on the market right now are not equipped with the driver assist package, and it's a several $1,000 package. Like I said, I'll show you a little more, but if you're looking at a cheaper one or you're comparing this one around, just keep in mind that this one does have that package on it, and a lot of them do not, so just be sure you're comparing apples to apples. Right at the bat here in the front, you'll see an 18-inch alloy rim mounted up with a Pirelli tire. Looks to be about half tread or so. Moving around, you'll see the little chrome accent there on the front fender, as well as the xDrive and the 28i badging. Pretty typical here. Once again, in the back, you'll see that you've got your driver assist sensors there inlaid into the bumper. It's your dual tip exhaust there on the left-hand side. Coming around, all the rims and tires in this car look pretty good. No real big scuffs or anything like that. See, you've got your rim and tire there again. All the tires do match. Your accent there. All right, so now we're going to take you inside the car, show you some of the more important features. This car also, it is in space gray metallic as the color, has just over 28,000 miles on it. So right now you can see there by the little thing that the car is locked. I have the key in my pocket right now. I'm going to put my hand here, and it's going to automatically unlock the car because the fob is in my pocket. Just show you what the fob does look like here. Looks like that. If there were ever a time where your fob was dead and it didn't unlock the car by proximity, you would push this little button right here, and then a key would come out and you could use that key right there. Getting into the car, you'll see that this is a power adjustable driver seat with a power lumbar. It also has settings for multiple different driver profiles, so if anyone else drives your car, if you and someone else drive, you can have you be the number 1 setting, and all they have to do is get in and hit 2, and the seat will move to exactly their settings. Pretty handy there. Can't get your mirrors and seat messed up. Right here on the side, you'll see that you've got your power adjustable mirrors, your power liftgate right there. All right, let's get into the car. Start it up. It is a push button start, so with the key in my pocket, put my foot on the brake. I'll turn off the radio here for you. All right, so right here, it actually has 28,737 miles on it. Pretty typical display there. Got your tach on the right hand side, speedometer, pretty standard stuff. We'll just go over all the standards here first. Light controls here on the left, cruise control there on the left hand side of the steering wheel, and your phone controls and volume for your radio on this side. Down here, you'll see that you have most of the controls for your center screen. So instead of having to reach up and mess around up here, all the controls are in easy arm's reach with sitting right here. So if you want to go to your nav, you would just hit your nav button there, and it would take you to the spot where you can enter destinations and things like that, or you can just hit the map button, which I'm going to do, and it'll take you to the map. This actually functions as like a touchpad, so in addition to pushing on it, or tilting on it, or turning it, depending on what sort of screen you're on, you can also just slide across it like that. Hit the menu button, take you out. It'll show you your media options, your options to hook your phone up, your nav, all the settings for your vehicle. If you go in here, there's all kinds of different, as you can see, lighting settings. So if you don't want the lights to come on at a certain time, or you do, you can do all that. Speed warnings, parking, all that fun stuff. Down here, it's sort of a, called almost like an electric selector. So you pull back, so you have to push this button, and then pull back, and now the car is in drive. If you notch forward, puts in neutral, notch forward again, you've got to hit the unlock, the release, it's in reverse, and then it's just a push button for park. Now it's in park again. So one of the cool things I was talking about is the driver assist pack. So we're going to put it right now in reverse. Oops, sorry, I'm not entirely familiar with this setup. There we go. And the driver assist pack is this. So right now you're going to see that there is a little Jeep parked behind me. It gives you your standard rear view camera, But then if I back up, you'll see here on the left-hand side, it starts to tell me exactly what shape things are moving in at. So there's an obstacle right here in the middle of the car, and then there's something around to the left. It'll become even more obvious if I go forward here real slowly. There's a chair up there, see that chair? All right, so the Jeep is going away, and now it's starting to see that chair that I was talking about, and it's figuring out that, ooh, that thing sticks out a little further than everything else. And as you get in, it beeps faster and faster, and if I were to go forward about another foot, I would hit that chair. So it gives you sort of a proximity alert, as well as obviously your standard cameras. Pretty nice feature if you're parking in close. It tells you exactly where everything's at. Also would show you, hidden obstacles on the ground that you couldn't otherwise see. So I hit the park button, puts me back in the park. Pretty standard climate control here. You got your dual zone climate for you and your passenger. Heated seats there, as well as your CD, all of your favorites for your radio. These are actually touch buttons. So as you can see, as I slide my finger across them, in addition to being able to press them, and it chooses things, which right now this is not program button, but you can just sort of slide across and it'll take you through all of them. Kind of nice when you're driving, so you don't have to look down at it. You just slide across and hit. All right. So turn the car off here. Another kind of important feature, this car is equipped with what's called auto stop. So when you put your foot down at a red light or a stop sign, the engine can shut off if the car determines that it's fuel efficient to do so. You can turn that feature off right here. Some people like it, some people don't. The important thing is you can turn it on and off. Okay, before we get the whole way out here, I'm just going to turn around and show you the panoramic sunroof. Should have said that when we got in. It goes over both the driver and your rear passengers. Compact SUV, but the back seats are pretty roomy and spacious. Fair amount of legroom there for your rear passengers. Fold down little cup holder armrest there in the middle. Like I said, the panoramic sunroof does come over those guys. I'll show you the room in the rear area here, and then I'll take you over any possible imperfections that the car may have. So right here off the bat, you can see it's pretty roomy for cargo. Your seats do fold down if you were not hauling passengers and needed to get additional suitcases or anything big and bulky in there. But it is a pretty generous cargo space right off the bat. It does have a power lift gate here. On down it goes. All right, so that concludes the key features part of the video. You're always welcome to give us a call. We'll tell you some numbers here at the end. But if you want to know anything else. But right now I'm going to take you over any issues that the car may have. So the car's in pretty fantastic shape. It does have some small chipping up here on the front, pretty standard stone chips. Not horrible, not real big. There's only about one or two that are very noticeable, which is the one I just showed you. Moving around to the side, very small ding right there, kind of hard to see. It could probably be pulled out by our dent guy. Most of the time those little ones can come out, and it might even be gone by the time you would look at the unit. Like I said in the video, the alloy rim there looks pretty good. Really small amount of rash right there. Nothing major. The goal of this section of the video is just so that when you come and look at the car, you know exactly what you're coming to look at. We're not hiding anything from you. We want to be completely transparent. So moving around to the back, looking up the line here, I don't really see any more dents on this side of the unit. On the back, there are some small chips out of the paint here and a couple up here, where I would assume is from people taking things in and out over the back of the trunk, dragging things in and out. There's a little scratch right there, that lower lift gate. Moving around this side, don't really see any dents or anything here. A little tiny scratch there below the gas cap. Probably clip that with a key or something. But again, overall the car is in very good condition, very clean, relatively average miles for the year at 28,700. If you'd like to take a look at the car, you can visit us at 21518 Great Cove Road or online at thomasata.com. You're also welcome to give us a call at 717-485-4224. Appreciate your time watching this video and hope that you found it to be informative.